What's up, everybody? It's your girl Carlin with Strong with Carlin, helping you guys become stronger every day. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. If you are getting ready for work, if you're getting your child ready for school and you're getting ready for work, if you're driving to work, if you're on your way to school, if you're on your way to the gym, whatever it is, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for you guys being here today. Remember, the fact that you actually came on this podcast is no accident. There's a message that you need to hear. So once again, guys, today's topic, actually, you know what, let me rewind a little bit. I was going to say fast forward. Let me rewind a little bit. Today's caffeine is nothing but H2O. Just fine. We're not having no caffeine today, guys. We're having some agüita because last time I was actually choking up a storm and I was like, girl, I need some water. Okay. And all I had was energy drink or coffee. And I'm like, no, girl, I need some water. So I'm going to take a little sip because, girl, there's a lot that I'm going to be talking about. And there's a lot that you're probably not going to want to hear because it's the truth. But girl, we need to hear this. Okay. All right, guys, today's topic, and the reason why this topic is so important, because I actually was like, what am I going to talk about today? Say, God, who or what needs to hear this? Like, who needs to hear this message? And I said, what are we going to talk about? What do you want me to talk about, God? Like, what is it? He's like, talk about change. I said, you want me to talk about change? And he's like, I need you to talk about change because there's people that need to hear this message. And I said, oh, I was like, God, that's a good subject. That's a good subject. That's something that I'm always talking about. Like, but this one is, I don't know, something's brewing in here, right? So the topic of today is going to be change and why we are so afraid of taking that first step. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I get DMs on a daily basis. I get DMs of women coming to me and asking me for advice, for my input and everything. And I love it. I love when you guys DM me. Like, I truly, truly love it. Like, when I get a DM, I'm like, girl, yes, for sure. Like, I'm very humble when it comes to like that. I love to answer all you guys' stuff. And if there's a question that I can answer, like, definitely, like, that's why Instagram's there. That's why social media is there. You know, it's for us to connect. And if I can help you in any type of way, girl, I'm all for it, right? But girl, this is one thing, okay? Remember, if we are willing to change, things will change in our lives, right? Guys, butterflies have to go through a change in order for them to grow and blossom the way they need to become a beautiful butterfly, right? They have to make that change. So let's go back to the DMs. So I'll get messages like, Carlin, I need some advice. You know, I'm in this really toxic relationship. What do you think I should do? Girl, the first thing that I say is like, leave. Why are you there? And then I'll ask them like, why are you there? And they'll be like, oh, because I really love him. I'm hoping he can change and stuff. And I'm like, cool, you know? But I said, how long has this been going on for? And they'll answer me like it's been more than 5 years. I said, okay, so what are you waiting for? I don't know. I'm afraid to leave. Why are you afraid to leave? I don't know, because I feel like I'm never going to find somebody else. And I said, but do you love yourself? I do. Are you sure? Yes. You see, right then and there, she's lying to herself. And I said, you're actually lying to yourself. You're in denial. You feel like you're not good enough to find somebody else or to be okay to be alone. And, you know, I'll go ahead and say what I need to say. And then they'll come back a month or 2 months later. Hey, Carlin, I'm still in my relationship. Like, what do you think I should do? Girl, I already told you once, like, I already gave you the scenario. I already gave you my input. Like, why are you still trying to ask me? I already gave you the answer. And the thing is like, they are expecting a different answer because the answer that I actually gave them was a realistic answer and they didn't like it. You see, a lot of us don't like to face the truth. We don't like to face the truth that the answer is on the other side of change. You see, a lot of us are so afraid to take the first step, to take the chance, because we are already programmed in our mind, which is lack mentality, that maybe it's not going to work out. But what if I leave and I never find happiness? What if I leave and he finds somebody else? Well, what if he changes with somebody else? Like, what if? And oh my God, like, automatically we're so freaking programmed to think about the worst scenario instead of being like, shit, you know what? If I leave, I know it's going to freaking work because I'm tired of being in this situation. I'm tired of not believing in myself, and I'm tired of not having faith in myself, and I'm tired of not having faith in God that he's going to make a way for me. But you see, you are lacking of believing that God is not going to make a way for you. That's the thing. And a lot of people say, well, thank you, Carlin, pray for me. Girl, I already prayed for you. God is already giving you the freaking sign to leave. You keep asking him over and over and over again to change your situation. But in order for your situation to change, you have to make the first move. You see, a lot of us are so afraid. But why are you guys so afraid? Why is it? Because you guys don't believe in yourself. Because you feel like you're not worthy of enough. Because you're not willing to invest in yourself. Because automatically you believe that you are not good enough for that. You automatically believe that you're not capable of having those amazing happy endings. You see, when I was in that really toxic relationship, I had to make a choice because I loved my life. I loved being a mom. I loved being a good role model for my son. But I also knew that I wanted to have this really happy lifestyle. I wanted the man of my dreams. I wanted for somebody to love me, respect me, because I knew I deserved that. And for a long time, I was in denial. And the reason why I stuck around that toxic, nasty relationship, because I did care for that person. I know he cared for me too, but there was something that it was just not working. We were not meant to be with each other. He was not good for me and I was not good for him. Okay. I was in denial because I thought I loved that person. In reality, I didn't love that person because he was hurting me on a constant basis. He was hurting me. See, we were not good for each other, but I knew that I loved me. I knew that I needed to be the best role model for my son because I loved my son. You see, everything in my life, I've always made a choice to change. I needed to change the situation. If I didn't like the place that I was at, I automatically am like, we got to change this up. I stopped being afraid of making that extra change or investing in myself or doing any of those simple things because I knew what it was like if I like literally stuck there. I knew what it was like to be stuck in a situation where nothing changes. I knew that. But I also knew once I left that relationship, guys, dude, it was a freaking whole different world. And I started getting addicted to it. And it only gets better. I no longer was like, dude, if is this going to work? Oh my God, I don't want to do this because this and that. Hell no. I started changing so many things in my life because I knew what I wanted. And that's the thing, guys. You guys are not clear what you want. You think you are. You think you're like, I want to have the best husband ever. I want to level up in my life. I want to become successful. I want to be this boss babe, this and that. I want to be the best mother ever. But you're not willing to invest in yourself and you're not willing to take the chance on yourself. Why is that? Why are you so afraid? The thing is that I'm always telling you guys, you got what it takes. I'm your biggest cheerleader. I believe in you. I'm always giving you guys those encouraging words, right? And I'm not freaking playing with you guys. I mean, for me telling you guys, I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to gain from that either. But I'm only speaking facts. I'm only telling you guys because I was there before. When you guys start making those changes in your life, things around you will freaking change. You just have to stop being scared and start believing that you are worthy of that. You're a freaking butterfly. Become a freaking butterfly. Don't become the freaking slug. Dude, you don't understand how powerful, how amazing you are. Until you start making those changes, amazing things start happening in your life. And I'm telling you this from experience. I'm telling you from somebody who has done it all and is still doing it all. And someone who actually is in a relationship that she loves. This man that loves me. This man that respects me. I love the house that I live in. I love the job that I do have. I love my business. I love interacting with women. If I was so afraid to take that first step, I wouldn't be here with you guys right now. I wouldn't be with this amazing partner that I do have. I wouldn't be in the situation that I am in right now because guess what? I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid anymore because I knew God had my back. I knew these things start popping up, like little things like that. Opportunities start coming my way. Why? Because I was no longer resistant to fear. You see, I've invested in myself in so many areas of my life. I've invested thousands of dollars on things that were going to make me better. Whether it was therapy, whether it was coaching, whether it was reading books, whether it was courses, whatever it was, I was not afraid to take that extra step, even though I was like, dude, it costs this much, but am I really worthy of it? Fuck yeah, I was. And so what? I cussed, but I'm so freaking passionate about this because a lot of you guys are holding yourselves back from all the blessings that God has for you. That shit pisses me off because I don't think you know your true potential. You're so freaking led by freaking fear, dude. You're being led by fear because you know what? Fear doesn't want to see you shine. And also because of the fact that I think you're scared of your own potential. Because you know how badass you are. You know how badass you can be. You guys just have to believe it. God already gave you that vision to become whatever you wanted to become. Whether you want to be a speaker, whether you want to be a teacher, whether you want to be a fitness coach, whether you want to be a freaking badass stay-at-home mom, whatever it is, God gave you the vision, so be the best of it. You see, if I was so afraid and I let fear get the best of me, I wouldn't be having what I have right now. Because let me tell you something right now. Once I took that first step and I did the second step and I kept doing things I really I wanted to do and I was not afraid to take that chance, girl, it became an addiction and it gets better and better. So I'm here to remind you, you have what it takes. You just need to learn how to be tapped in and how to gain your power back. Get your freaking power back, girlfriend. You only have this one life to live. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? The only way a miracle is going to happen is if you make the first change. You have to change. You have to be willing to change. You gotta start investing in yourself. You gotta start betting on yourself. I freaking bet on myself every freaking day. I do. I'm like, dude, girl, we're gonna do this together. Let's go ahead and do this. I no longer wait for anybody. I'm not here like, oh, I'm gonna wait till my friend decides to do. No. I'm gonna wait till no. I freaking go. Why? Because I bet on myself every single day. When God told me to do certain things in my life, I'm not waiting for my friends. I'm not waiting for my family. I'm not waiting for someone to decide for me. No, I know what I want. And I'm trusting God that he's going to make a way for me because he is going to make a way for me. And that is you gaining your power back. So once again, what kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to be in a life where you live a life full of regrets? Do you want to live a life full of like, damn, I wish I could have done that. I wish I wasn't so afraid. And if you have no idea how to overcome that or how to get started, girl, learn how to gain your power back. And that's why I do what I do, because I help a lot of women like you that are stuck, have no idea where to go. Like, I built a community so I can help you guys out because I was there like you guys. If I'm able to overcome all these obstacles in my life, I can freaking teach you guys how to do it. You can do it too. You can be like me right here doing this podcast and helping other women as well. You see, don't let anything dim your freaking light, girlfriend. Live the life that you've always desired. Live the life that you know you're capable of doing. Once again, God gave you this vision. God gave you this amazing power to overcome these things. You just need to learn how to be tapped in. And you need to learn how to freaking believe in yourself. I don't just sit here and tell you, you got what it takes. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm being honest with you. You see, nothing's going to change unless you change. So what is it going to be? Are you going to keep living in that what if life? Are you going to keep living in that life of sorrow? Are you going to keep living in that life like, damn, like I'm not good enough? Maybe one day. Are you going to keep living in that life of unhappiness? Because girl, that's where you're going to keep going. That's where you're going to keep staying. And you're not going to see all the beautiful things that God has for you because you're so afraid. It's time to get your power back and to make the freaking change. It's time, girlfriend. I want to see you shine. I want you to be like, Carlin, I freaking did it. I don't want to see my DMs being so sad that, girl, what should I do? Like over and over again, girl, my job or this and that. Like, girl, get your freaking power back. If you want advice, take my course. If you want to be coach, take my course. If you want to better your life, take my course because I'm going to give you everything you need right then and there. So once again, what is it going to be? Remember, you make the choice. Are you going to be stuck in the same place? Or are you going to finally make that change? Because you believe in yourself and you're about to bet on yourself. You know what I think? I think you're going to make the change. Because I know now that you can see the bigger picture. I know you want the better life. I know you want to be happy with the love of your life. I know you know that you deserve better. And I know you're going to make that change. So girlfriend, I'll see you on the other side. Happy Monday. You're going to have an amazing freaking day. You're going to freaking kill it. Because you are about to make the change. And you're tired of everybody telling you that you can't have that. And you're tired of living the life that you're living. You're tired of being in the same situation in your life. And you said today it ends. It's going to freaking end today. So I'm ready to hear that DM that says, Carlin, I actually did it. I freaking took the chance. I'm freaking investing in myself. And at the same time, I left that relationship. I left that really bad situation in my life. I started making changes. I started going to the gym because I was tired of not being happy with my health. Like I started doing all these things, Carlin. So I'm excited to get those DMs. I don't want the DMs where I already told you 4 or 5 times, like, girl, actually, after the 3rd time, I'm not going to tell you anymore. I'm just not even going to bother reading your DM anymore. And I'm being honest because ya te dije una vez y te dije 2 veces. I already told you once, I already told you twice. That's it. So once again, guys, I'm so happy for your new change in your life. But most important, don't forget that you are strong every day.